It is the Indigenous NHL Alumni Tour over at Rivercree's Twin Rinks Arena. Now, admission for this simply donation of food, non-perishable items towards a food bank. And joining us from the Rivercree this afternoon is Brian Kelly. Brian, tell us all about the Indigenous NHL Alumni Tour on Wednesday night.
You know, this is a tour put on by exactly the Indigenous NHL alumni against some Edmonton alumni and even some Enoch band members locally. They're going to be partaking and playing with the Oiler alumni. And the alumni from the NHL Indigenous are basically a group of guys that tour throughout Canada, and they're going to be going through various communities here in Alberta. And we're fortunate to get them to make one of their stops at our place, being Enoch at the Molson Twin Rinks on the resort.
Look at this lineup, Brian. I mean, the greats. Reggie Leach is going to be playing that night. Brian Trottier. Who are some of the other names?
Yeah, I mean, those two right there, I mean, are headliners no matter where they go. And probably for the older people such as myself, we can appreciate how amazing those hockey players were and still are. And from the Indigenous alumni, you're looking at a guy who's probably didn't stop playing that long ago, was Aaron Asham, played many years in the NHL. John Shabbat, who is a very good friend of Enoch in our Twin Rinks. He does a hockey school every summer with us, former Montreal Canadian. Cody McCormick, Alfie Michaud, Rick Natras, probably not real popular in this part. He was a longtime Calgary Flame, but great hockey player. Laurie Boschman, he also could probably be on the other team. He's a former Oiler, and that's going to be rounding out the First Nation alumni team there. The Oilers alumni, we have a little bit of everything, some younger and some older, starting with Dave Lumley, Stanley Cup winner. Yeah. Joaquin Gage will be playing in goal. Rob Brown, he'll be, who's also, he's not an Edmonton Oilers alumni. He played more with Pittsburgh, right. But he's on the Edmonton Oilers telecast on the radio. He's one of their game day analyzers. Fernando Pizzani, who should be probably, I would think, one of their best players. We're thinking long history here and local product. And then another local product, Mike Bishai, who played for the Oilers about 8-9 years ago.
Brian Keller from the Rivercree joining us on the show this afternoon. The NHL Indigenous Alumni game versus the Oilers is this Wednesday night at Twin Rinks Arena. And admission for this game, Brian, is simply a non-perishable food item.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing about the Enoch First Nations and the Rivercree Twin Rinks, we're always trying to help our community in many different philanthropy ways, and this is just another thing at this time of the year. The Edmonton Food Bank always needs support and help, and it's a great cause. Have some fun while raising a lot of food being donated. So we're not looking for donations, but we will take donations to the Edmonton Food Bank. As you mentioned, we're looking for non-perishable items, and that'll get you in the doors. So by all means, we want all the fans to come in and have a lot of fun, but make sure they bring their food with them.
And of course, the Indigenous NHL Alumni game going to be held at Twin Rinks, beautiful arena over at the Rivercree, but not a lot of seating, so make sure you're there early.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be on the South Rink. We can probably get in 300, I believe, is our capacity, and we expect it to be sold right out, so to speak. And so exactly, get there early, and you see the players before. After the game, we're going to be having some pictures taken right on site, and nice. They get printed right there, so you could probably get them signed as well. Cool. And you get to mix and mingle with the players, and we're expecting several of the players will be going to the other side to the casino, and all the fans can go over there and again have a beverage and some wings with them and have some fun.
Who are you looking forward to seeing the most that night, Brian?
For me, it'd have to be Brian Trottier. Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer in the National Hockey League, 4-time Stanley Cup winner. He's done it all. We've had Reggie come to the resort a couple different times in the last couple of years, and he's always such a great person to listen to. He has such a great story and message, and the young people don't realize how good he was. I mean, especially in the day and age where you have to be pretty tough, and he's not the biggest guy. He played bigger than he was, and it'll be fun to watch. So Brian Trottier for me is my guy, and I can't wait to meet him and get a picture with him.
Again, the Indigenous NHL Alumni Tour featuring the Indigenous NHL alumni and the Oilers alumni this Wednesday, 7:45 at Twin Rinks Arena.